Greetings and salutations, everyone. I know it's been a while since I've recorded anything of substance for this channel within the past few months, but I hope you all are doing well, and I thought this would be a good time for me to crawl out of my basement, considering I've talked about this franchise several times on my channel. I think this is pretty much what I'm best known for, is covering The Walking Dead, and we got some major news this in the past few hours today, and unfortunately, it's going to be sad news for a lot of fans, and that is, well, the main show's finally coming to an end after 11 seasons. Man, it's really hard to believe that it's already been 10 years. Actually, yeah, today marks, or no, not today. Next month marks 10 years since the series premiere, and the show is going to be coming to an end next year. Man, that's quite a run, and, well, let's just put it this way. I think it's the right move that AMC is making. This show has been on the decline for quite some time, and in terms of its ratings, and also, let's face it, this show really has not been the same since Andrew Lincoln left. Because to me, in my humble opinion, the Rick Grimes is The Walking Dead. Actually, I think both Rick and Carl are The Walking Dead, and without those two, this show is just, it's just not the same. And this is, and to show my bias, yeah, it's because I'm a comic fan, because the comic series is set around Rick and Carl, so, but that's beside the point. But it's interesting that the show's coming to an end after 11 seasons. I've speculated for a while that I have a feeling it's either going to be season 11 or season 12 that the show's going to end, given the trajectory in terms of not just the ratings, but also the fact that the show is coming up on the end of the comic in terms of the adaptation part. So it'll be interesting to see, like, what's going to happen right when the show ends. I know that they've also announced a few other things. For starters, the last season is going to be 24 episodes long as opposed to the standard 16 episode format, which is kind of exciting. It's like we're getting two seasons into one. And then they've also announced two other spin-off shows. So it turns out Daryl and Carol are going to be getting their own spinoff, which really does not surprise me in the least bit. I've actually said that I think it would be a good idea to just end the main show and move any of the existing characters onto another spinoff series. And sometimes I wonder if AMC probably heard me, mention this idea and thought, maybe this is a good idea. Hey, one can dream, right? So we're getting the Daryl and Carol spinoff, and then we're also getting another spinoff, which is going to be an anthology series. And I guess each episode is going to have, like, different characters and different story each episode. And I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, part of me is excited because Scott Gimple did say that they're going to try to get some characters that have been long gone from the show. They're going to resurrect them for this anthology series, which I'm not gonna lie, I am really excited about that. I would love to see an entire episode devoted to Abraham's army, since that's, like, if we're talking about favorite groups of characters, that would be it, that right there. Well, mainly Abraham and Eugene, but that's beside the point. But I mean, that's exciting, but then yet at the same time, I don't know about an episodic format, considering that I think this show is best in a serialized format. Like, when I think of episodic, I think of shows, like Star Trek or Doctor Who. There's just certain shows that I think are better in an episodic format, and then there's some shows that are better off in a serialized format, and that's how I feel about The Walking Dead. Of course, as the saying goes, don't knock it till you try it. I will certainly give the anthology series a shot. I don't know yet if I'm going to watch the Daryl and Carol spinoff, because, to put it bluntly, I am not a Daryl fan. I'm sure you've probably heard me express several times before, I don't like this character at all. And no offense to Norman Reedus, it's just when it comes to Daryl and Rick, I'm team officer friendly all the way. But speaking of which, I'm still waiting on news in regards to the Rick Grimes movies. I'm just wondering if they're going to happen at all, but I guess that's beside the point. But I am curious to know what you guys think in terms of what's been happening with The Walking Dead. Are you just as relieved as I am that the main show is coming to an end? Are you looking forward to Fear the Walking Dead or The World Beyond? Are you looking forward to the new Daryl and Carol spinoff? I'm curious to know exactly what you guys think. Any fans out there, I would love to hear your comments on this, because let's talk some Walking Dead, shall we? Until next time, dear friends, this is Cynical Lindsay, signing off.